This episode of Critically Dead is brought to you by Studio Headphones. Go to studiosweden.com and check out their full line of Bluetooth earbuds and over-ear headphones now. And don't forget to use discount code Critically Dead, one word, all caps, at checkout to receive your 15% discount.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Critically Dead. I am one of your hosts, RJ. Sitting across from me, of course, is the man, the myth, Rooster.
What's up, sir?
What's going on today, brah?
Not a whole lot.
We got a full episode to go over. We have a good-sized mailbag. I don't know how else to explain it. It's growing.
It is.
Every day. It's 3 listeners.
It's one more than last week.
One more than last week.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting words in there because I was struggling.
It's okay. That's what I'm here for.
This week we're covering, we also got a new sponsor, which you heard on the top of the show. We'll talk about them again a little bit later. And we got to go over this episode, folks. I hate to say it and I hate to do it, but fuck me. El Matador. El Matadero.
Yeah.
I meant to look at what that meant, but it was directed by Stefan Schwartz and written by Alan Page. 2.23 million viewers. So they're starting to find their little...
That's about average.
It's been their little landing zone. I don't think it's ever going to grow or whatever, but... Yeah, like I said, I was not happy with this episode whatsoever. What's the letter grade you feel?
D.
Fuck, dude, you're generous.
Yeah?
I'm floating at a D-. I just was
fine.
not happy with any of this.
Didn't like it at all, huh?
I just aggravated, really, because... I didn't want to see Fear and Loathing in the middle of my Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Shitty reveals. I think I called it last week, though. I'm pretty sure I said it out loud that that Walker that fell on top of Ophelia had to have bitten her in some way.
Had to have.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, it's nice. I just want to say I called it, folks.
Pat yourself on the back.
Pat myself on the back. I got long arms. I just aggravated with this episode. It was not fun to watch. It seems like they got these characters flip-flopping again. Now Strand's back against Madison some way. Madison's doing her bullshit Madison spiel. Walker's now sad.
There's no consistency.
Crazy
here.
Dog just fucking disappeared this episode.
Yeah, there's no consistency here.
If anything, I always bust their balls on blood makeup, which made a grand reappearance
Of course,
out of
just
nowhere
out of
for
nowhere.
no reason.
Unnecessarily.
But we got Nick taking drugs again, which if I chose between blood makeup and the drug shit, I would have just done away with the drugs.
Yeah.
I don't care for it.
No.
It might be fun to watch Nick fucking
Tripping balls.
bringing back the Johnny Depp's feel, Captain Jack Sparrow fucking thing again. I don't know. I just was very upset with it. The second watch didn't help matters. What's your thoughts? Fill it in.
Fill it in?
Help me.
Yeah, it was a big disappointment. It was rough.
Now I'm starting to see why. Mm-hmm. We don't know truly how if Erickson got kicked to the curb or if he left on his own. There's some sort of shenanigans going on, and I don't know what else to say about it.
Nah, it's just so inconsistent. It's bad.
And then, like this week, we have a couple tiny bits of news pieces that people, or probably for fans of the series, already know about. Well, New York Comic Con was this weekend.
Yeah.
So all the dickheads were over there doing their spiel. I'm glad the fans had a good time. One of our writers actually sent this picture of himself at the convention, which was nice. I'm not going to put that up on social media because it's a private picture. He was pantless. I was very happy for him.
It's always good.
But they said, Kirkman had said that at some point, and I'm going to paraphrase this because I don't have it in front of me, that I could be wrong with this, but someone from this season, he's never said names, gender, race, nothing, is going to move over. You're going to see this character in The Walking Dead proper on season 8 at some point. So I don't know how that works out. I said on top of the before we start hitting record, it might be Luciana because we haven't seen her in a while. She's the one that ran off. You had thought that she died.
I thought Nick killed her or something. I thought she got sick and died.
She's the one that Dear John his ass and just disappeared out of the fucking shack that he built. Rebuilt, yeah, because he's an expert carpenter, by the way.
He is.
But that's just speculation. That's just, someone we haven't seen. Now, if they pull a fucking weird shit where they say Madison is now over there, then we know she's going to live, right?
Yeah,
There's
right?
no more surprise.
No.
So I'm assuming it's a B character, someone on the side that we haven't seen in a while. Maybe it's that dude that everybody loved from the first season. Forgot his name by now, but the Mexican dude that the very first episode he's telling Madison, like, hey, this shit's real.
Yeah.
Maybe that. Well, we didn't see him this season. We didn't see him since.
No.
So, I mean, it's all, put your tinfoil hats on and try to figure it out. But, I mean.
And this is when they jump the shark.
They're on the perpetual fucking jumping of the shark as they go. It's kind of amazing. I don't know what to expect. Maybe they can hit the landing on it. I don't know. I'm assuming the worst until proven otherwise.
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
I just don't like those type of shenanigans.
No, this is very like Law and Order meets, Chicago PD type shit.
Oh God, Chicago newspaper and
it
Chicago
never
pastry
works
donuts.
out well.
I wonder if it's worrisome. Maybe AMC's worrying that these numbers aren't living up to what they expected, and maybe advertising's not there. Who knows? Maybe they think The Walking Dead can help elevate this one over here.
It'll be interesting to see.
At some point during the off season, we're going to start hearing these reports and seeing interviews of the new showrunner. What's this person? What's he going to bring to the table? Blah 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 blah.
Nothing.
The other piece of news this week I caught right before we started to record was again at the convention. Producer extraordinaire David Alpert was talking to the crowd, and someone had asked, or I think it was either a crowd or like another interviewer said that, the fans have been saying like Carl aiming with this bad eye, is that a problem? And have you seen it? Have you heard about it? Basically, he said yes, he actually heard about it, but he thought it was pretty funny.
That's great.
Like
That's scary.
I mean, these are your producers. This is like, to me, on paper now. Well, the internet. Here he goes. He goes, I don't think he is, says Albert, but it's pretty funny. He continued, I definitely heard that, and I'm sort of like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but it's kind of funny. Like, these are your producers trying to produce your art, It's like taking the color fucking 2 colors away from Picasso.
So bad.
And telling, like, hey, fuck it, it's just kind of funny. And it's just aggravating when you see that shit. I don't find it fucking funny.
That's rough.
But
nobody called out Tara?
No, I was going to say, no one said, also, someone with 2 good eyeballs is doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Is that funny to you? We've been talking about it from our very inception. These things should be easy to fix.
Very easy. They just hire us.
The goddamn right. That's the way to go. But like even the gun experts on site, because they must have 1 or 2 gunsmiths.
Yeah.
Like, hey, he's aiming at the wrong fucking eyeball. So I just find that just fascinatingly.
I still feel like that's
dumb.
something if you could have fixed. You could have just covered his other eye. If you know he's left-handed, cover his right eye. If you know he's right-handed, cover his left eye. It wouldn't have mattered what eye at the time the initial injury happened.
And I think they gave him the right eye damage because he got it in the comics that way.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered to anybody.
I think maybe 20 of like the crazy diehards would have been like, it's the wrong eye.
Right, and they're not going to go anywhere.
But at this point, Rick still got a hand, so it's fine.
You want to draw that line in the sand, but not everybody else? We just got done that news report last week where Andrea, forgot her name, Mrs. Holden. Lauren Holden or whatever,
like
the girl that played Andrea, you've seen her around in Hollywood, just thought that her arc was just destroyed and shitty.
Yeah.
You heard Glenn, Stephen Yeun talk about Yeah, just no one know what to do with Glenn, so they had to bash him in. Like I don't like these stories, and I think that perpetuates ultimately what's wrong with The Walking Dead. Unfortunately, you got podcasters like us, plenty more of them out there. You got the Walker Stalkers, which further builds upon it.
What a joke!
You got to ask yourself, would this series make it that far if it never had that type of love? It wouldn't have. It couldn't have.
No, I think it'd be rough. It would have been rough.
Yeah, it's just aggravating all around. I think they would have suffered. They didn't have the Walker Stalker. They didn't have the merchandise, like the Doodad collectibles, podcasters, a lot of media focus.
Yeah.
I think their numbers would have been down.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's just, I figured some people might want to hear about that, those pieces of news bits. But, yeah, I was just extremely sad and just disheartened. Maybe I shouldn't be feeling that way anymore. It's fucking Fear of the Walking Dead.
Yeah, right?
So before we go into recap, let's talk about our new sponsor. Why don't we?
I guess we should do that.
Studio headphones. Studio, S-U-D-I-O.
Studio. Yeah.
We got them in the mail, our Regents.
Yeah, they're nice.
They came in late last week. You guys might have heard us talk about on the previous podcast that we had a big announcement. We do have a new sponsor for a little while here. Studio headphones, and I'll tell you what, man. What did you think of them? I got in my opinions. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think they're pretty amazing. They sound great. They look great. We got the Regents, the over-the-ear headphones.
Right.
They feature 24 plus hours of battery life, and then up to 20 days on standby, which is just incredible.
That's a steal, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're a traveler or something, you need these.
Traveler, I used them to mow the lawn this weekend.
Yeah,
it actually worked.
I've been using them in bed. So,
Yeah.
like, when the wife passes out,
Right.
I just play on the iPad. I have them hooked up. The
I use them
Regents are great.
Yeah, they're quality.
Yeah,
Quality.
They're very good quality.
Go
yeah.
ahead. Yeah,
All right.
I want to hear about what you have
they
to
also,
say.
They also include the auxiliary cord if you don't want to use the Bluetooth.
Some people don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm not a Bluetooth guy, in all honesty.
I have issues. These were really easy to get working with either my phone or my tablet.
I found the same.
Yeah. You can personalize the end caps. Get
Can
your
they?
own look.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
wait a minute. You have to show me later.
I'll show you later.
So
I'll
they're
definitely
basically
show you
on the
later.
sides?
Yeah, on the sides,
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with them. They're actually, let's say it right now, they're better than Beats.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, quality product. Why don't you guys check them out? And remember, when you go to their website, Studio, S-U-D-I-O, Sweden, because they are a European company.
No, definitely, yeah.
Studiosweden.com. Remember to use Critically Dead, all one word, all caps, and to get a 15% discount. How about that?
That's pretty huge.
How fucking bad? I mean,
That's pretty huge.
the ones they sent us were $99. No, I can't remember what they were.
I believe they were $99 on their website.
But you buy the same ones,
Yeah.
15% off right then and there.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
it's a steal.
Remember, use Critically Dead, all one word, all caps, for your savings. Just give them a try. Christmas is right around the corner, folks.
It's right
already.
there. And, if over-the-ear headphones aren't your thing, they have a complete line of earbuds.
I was checking those. I thought that's what we were getting.
I might end up getting a pair of those, too.
They look comfortable, and
Yeah.
I'm more earbud guy. In
Are
all
you?
honesty,
Okay.
yeah, the headphones. I'm wearing them now.
Yeah.
For studio recording. I mean, I want to transition to the earbuds. I would probably go studio first.
Oh, yeah. And it looks, they have a big, a long list of buds.
Yeah. And other type. If I remember right, they got more products on their website.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Check them out.
Yeah, just check them out. Studiosweden.com. Here's the kicker, right?
Yeah.
I got a link up on the website.
Oh, you just got to hit our website.
Just go to the website. It goes right to the page. There's an image up there. You can click on that, head to their site, do your shopping that way too. And
Perfect.
I don't know. I like them. I'm happy with them.
Oh, I'm super happy with them.
Yeah, we want to get everybody involved. Just go ahead and try them out. Let us know what you think if you do buy them, and I'll read them off in the feedback. I don't care.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So let's get right into that recap, huh, Son?
All right, man. So Maddie, Strand, and Walker are heading towards the dam. Strand tells Maddie she's about to walk into a problem, but it's okay. They have Ophelia. Meanwhile, Ophelia falls off the truck. Maddie notices she's been bit, But Ophelia just wants to see her dad.
Oh man,
Best part of the show, right here.
just
This was
fucking.
the best part of the episode. Ophelia just eats shit off the back of the truck.
I mean, yeah, I did call it last week. I was like, and the damn Walker was too close to her neck, right? It was just necking her like a teenage.
Way too close.
But I didn't expect this. I mean, it was fucking funny when she did a face plant. She should have died that way.
Or at least gotten like
Road
messed
rash.
up.
Yeah.
Road rash. Let's put some prosthetics on her.
Self-inflicted blood makeup.
Yes.
Ultimately, I'm just kind of sad that this character buys it. I didn't like her a whole lot, but I didn't hate her either. We just don't barely know the woman, right?
Yeah, I mean, it just felt like a pointless kill.
I wonder, and this is just me being, what's the word for it? I'm looking for something theory, conspiracy theory.
Yeah, conspiracy.
Maybe the woman that plays her, I think her name is Mercedes Mason.
Yeah.
I wonder if she wanted out.
Would you blame her though?
Yeah, and I wonder if there like other people are fighting to fall off back.
You turn her from like this naive, girl whose parents were like a little too protective of her.
Sure.
And then she's like a trained assassin
overnight.
That's
what happens when you walk with Walker, man.
Yeah, and then she just biffs off the back of a truck.
It was fucking funny though.
I rewound it 3 times.
Yeah, I mean you have to. And then that was a rare appearance of Crazy Dog too, so he was there.
I forgot about Crazy Dog. Yeah. Oh man, it's probably the last we'll see a Crazy Dog too, right?
And here's the thing, the only note I really took to heart was in the conversation that Strand was having with Madison. Mm-hmm. Madison was using Ophelia as some sort
like a bartering chip.
Yeah, because he's like, we don't have the fucking guns, woman. We don't have this. Like, what if you're like, well, we have Ophelia. So this is the flip flopping I'm talking about. Yeah, just bullshit back and forth with Madison. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, she was sad faced and she's losing the stepdaughter at the end of the episode. Like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, it's tough.
Aggravating.
It's tough, man. So Alicia's sitting in the dark. She investigates a strange noise. She just shoots. Doesn't look. It's Nick and Troy. Nick tells her she has no idea what she's doing. Alicia tells him he's trying to atone and that he doesn't owe her.
This is okay. This is the nighttime. Okay, I just want to make sure everybody prepare. Everybody,
all right. Everyone,
everybody prepared. Like this is the nighttime of them hitting the road initially, right?
Yes.
So this okay. I just thought of something else. Troy's been up for 3+ days. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he doesn't sleep at all at this point. He's actually hallucinating.
So ultimately, in my mind, they're backtracking Nick again. Mm-hmm. Right? He hasn't progressed anywhere.
No.
At the end of the episode, he's tripping balls, walking down the streets.
Yep.
Like, how is that fun? None of these Clarks, no one fucking gives a shit about. And Alicia eventually ends up with baby Michonne.
Yeah, who, again, has no name.
So it's just aggravating. Folks, I know you guys love us, but I'm just going to be completely aggravated for the rest of this one.
Yeah. It's well deserved, though.
Okay.
The crew makes it to the bazaar. Strand thinks they are nuts, and Ophelia will never get into the bazaar. I agree with him 100%.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how else we talking about, like, the pat down and stuff like that.
Yeah, the pat down. Yeah.
I would have said that, I don't even know. Maybe she's drunk. She had too much on the outside. We got to get her back into the fucking Motel 6 fucking hotel room that they're going to get.
Strand's secret broom closet. Yeah. That nobody knows about.
I'm too bad we didn't see something on the wall that Strand was here. Just something wild.
And just like the hash marks for days.
Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got to be very cryptic about it. Vic.
A picture of like Abigail.
Yeah. Oh, God. Vic plus Abigail equals awesome.
So the front gate rips them off, but Maddie takes the deal.
Oh, man.
She's such a genius.
I hate this woman with a passion.
Yeah, she's just digging a deeper hole. They find Ophelia a bed, and Maddie goes to find pain meds. Strand is mad that she traded half their rifles for a goodbye kiss. He thinks the Daniel deal is going to go bad.
We're all thinking that.
Yeah, right?
But I feel like we're well past that bullshit. And, here's Strand starting to backslide. This episode was a bunch of backsliding, right?
Yeah.
Like, Nick backslid, Strand backslid, Walker was neutral. Even Daniel's pissed off, and all of a sudden, okay, back up.
Oh, it's all good.
Everybody's going to the dam. Like, what?
Yeah.
I was fucking aggravated with this episode.
It was tough, man. It was tough. Nick and Troy leave. Nick begs Alicia to go with him, but she declines. He hands her a map and leaves.
Just peace out.
Yeah,
And
peace out, yo.
him tailing her was just all for naught, obviously. I thought they would have some adventures out there.
No, just so they could say goodbye.
I wonder if I would have rather watched Nick and Alicia and Troy as like a pet, just fucking roaming the landscape. Maybe that would have been a better show.
At this point, there's a lot that could be a better show.
So they drove after her. They were tailing her anyway. I guess they weren't. She was never in sight. Think of last week when they're driving off at the end.
Yeah, that or they're just she's just really bad to make sure nobody's following her home.
Right. He says, I spotted your car. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Where were you going that you just drove past my car conveniently?
I wonder. Oh God, I'm already like scenes ahead of you in my mind.
I know, man.
I wonder if they kept Troy alive just so that he can have a drug buddy.
I bet.
It's fucking.
It looks like it, right? So Nick and Troy leave. Oh yeah, no, I already did that one. Troy asks Nick why everyone hates him. Nick tells a story, and that he stayed at the ranch for his family. Troy tells him that they are alike again.
And
these two keep telling each other they're alike.
Troy tells Nick, "You love me." Like,
yeah.
Who the fuck, man? Who's writing this shit? And it wouldn't surprise me. And there's nothing wrong with it. But all of a sudden, these two guys might be gay. I don't, dude.
It's cool, but
come on,
it wouldn't make sense,
folks. I'm just saying.
Oh man, I mean we're ripping through these today.
No, it's fine. I want to get through this shit.
So Maddie comes back with meds. She thinks Strand could be right. Daniel might kill them, and Walker tells her he lost everything. Maddie is doing good honoring Ophelia's wish.
I'm still stuck on, like, how much does credits count for, like, a room rate?
Yeah.
Like, where did you get those meds? What did you trade for meds?
I think that room's free because nobody knows about it. That's Strand's little hiding spot.
That's a secret hiding. Okay, yeah. That's what I'll tell myself in my mind. I was thinking of all these little things, like, what's the point of, like, talking about credits and bickering at the gate if you don't really explain what that means out there?
Yeah.
Like, just walk in at that point. You got to check your guns at the door. Like,
yeah, it's odd.
I guess they got credits to go shopping. How's that work? You can't punch a card. You can't, like, do, fucking, what's the square thing that you put on phones or you charge a card?
The square.
The square,
It's called the square.
The square. It's like, how does
what
this
do you mean
work?
my MasterCard's no good anymore?
Right. Who takes money here?
You don't want these Benjamin Franklins?
Why? You have more gold pogs? I don't know. Like, oh, fuck off.
Alicia goes to Fat Burger and has a look around. She finds a bucket full of potatoes, kills a walker, and attracts more, so she hides in a ball pit.
Yeah, that's the last fucking place.
It's the worst fucking spot to hide ever.
Because automatically, all of us veteran watchers of the Walking Dead series in a whole, like, that's like there's always sleeping walkers somewhere.
Yeah.
Ninja walkers galore.
Well, this is the ninja walker of walkers. She gets attacked by a walker that was hiding in the pit.
After a bunch of noise.
Yeah.
Noise.
Tons
everywhere.
Of noise. She got attacked by the oldest looking kid I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. That kid was like 40 and like pregnant.
Why is it such a bad thing to have like a legitimate 7 or 8 year old attack her?
I don't know. And to be cool, it would give you more respect, I think, if you did.
Absolutely.
We've seen it.
One of the best walkers on The Walking Dead was that little girl from like episode 1.
Because it goes to the creep factor faster.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to see that. Like, again, 2004, Dawn of the Dead, when that first kid comes rolling up on that bedroom.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, that will fucking... Because you're automatically fighting with yourself mentally. Like, can I kill a kid? I'm going to have to kill a kid.
I got to kill a kid, man. I'll tell you what. If you're dead coming at me, you're getting killed.
Yeah,
I
automatically.
don't care who you are.
I don't care if you're in a ball pit or at a fucking bouncy castle.
That's my hiding spot.
Yeah.
The bouncy castle.
Because you're not camouflaged by a bunch of fucking balls.
Oh, man.
That was a set piece this
Bad
week.
idea. It was. Yeah. It was a set piece. Usually I call out the set pieces.
Yeah, it's a set piece.
Bravo, sir. Good job. Yeah, so she continues to hide. More walkers make their way in, but they're taken out by a thief carrying a pickaxe, and she takes her bucket. She takes Alicia's bucket.
I think we might have skipped something because Troy and Nick arrive at the fucking bazaar and relieve Madison.
It happens next.
No way, dude. I was doing this in order.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No. No, I think that was one. That was one, because next, Nick finds Maddie.
Maybe I was writing in slow motion or something like that.
Because maybe you skipped a line and went back.
Well,
I do that when I read sometimes.
I want to get there because it's like aggravating because basically... No, this is how it happened.
Yeah.
Like they're having that bromance discussion.
Yeah.
And next scene, they're pulling up to the bazaar. Like, the next scene.
It's literally, dude, this is basically like a city block.
I mean, I know we joke and talk about Tijuana is very small. The Mexicali area is just a fucking small town.
So tiny.
But this was aggravating, dude. Daylight.
It was.
Are we to assume that Alicia's just outside the bazaar and they all were traveling in the same way anyway?
Well, no, because it looks like the bazaar is literally in the middle of nowhere.
Right. It's like an old Coliseum or something.
Yeah, and Alicia seems to be some suburban type place.
Right.
Because she hits a few little, what are they called? Outlet mall type things.
Right, yeah, yeah. Some frontage roads and some Burger Kings and shit. Yeah, dude, like,
It was frustrating.
I was going to tell Madison, don't worry about Alicia. She's literally next door.
Yeah, you can see her.
You can see her fuck
down the
off
street.
over there
She's
making
right
bad
there.
decisions.
Yeah, right.
Don't you see the little rolling balls rolling in the scenes? That's her. Her doing that shit.
Oh, man.
It's aggravating, dude. And, like, that's what I mean. I'm going to start calling it Albert. Because his fucking... It's kind of funny. It is kind of funny, asshole. We're an Alpert. That's going to be an Alpert right there. New rule. It's not a ratchet, but it's an Alpert maneuver.
Nice.
Like scene to scene. Like, I don't even know if they even had to turn the truck on. They just fucking pushed the thing over into the new scene.
Just put it in neutral, like rolled down a little out of the parking lot hill right to
Why
the
not?
bazaar. You're right, man. That's what it seems like. So yeah, Nick finds Maddie. She isn't happy that Nick left Alicia. She starts crying. Nick tells her it's okay. He tells her to get some fresh air. Nick watches Ophelia, finds her drugs, and helps himself to some.
How mad would you have been if Nick just happens to fall into this room, like without even mentioning I ran into Walker?
I was waiting for it, actually. I'm calling it. Like, before he even explains himself, I'm like, how the fuck did he find Strand's hiding spot? How? Somebody better tell me this.
Here's the thing. Everybody in the bazaar knows of Strand's hiding spot. No one gives a shit.
They do. It's because it's their toilet. Like if the lines are full, they just go into Strand's closet.
Maybe he pissed in every
business.
corner and just marked it like a dog, like just
mine.
No, it's just I don't like this shenanigan bullshit. I just don't. It bothers me to the core. Yeah, and this is Madison. This is Madison's fault that fucking Nick she left the drugs out.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love later when she's like, "This feels a little light."
What happened?
Where'd they go?
What happened?
Oh shit! I did leave Nick here with him, didn't I?
God damn it!
That doesn't make sense.
So Alicia finds a dead fingerless Walker and her pickaxe savior's car. She tries to get the potatoes and she gets caught. The two go at it a bit. Alicia offers to share them. Worst move. You have a gun. Shoot her in the face.
Can we talk about how heavy a pickaxe is?
It is not light.
It's not fucking styrofoam by any means.
No.
You could have tried something else. Maybe 2 mini pickaxes would have been kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe put some weight in it so the actor doesn't look like she's fucking Hercules.
I understand she's a strong black woman. I get it. I want to be on her side. But when you start doing, like, it would have been weirder if she would just throw a fucking 6-foot ladder on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Like, made of wood, not the light fiberglass ones. You're like, let's go take care of business. Like,
yeah.
fuck.
I feel like you need Daryl shoulders
It
to
feels like
really move a pickaxe like that. You know what I mean?
I wonder if they're in their mind, they're running out of cool weapons. If that's the case, you desperately need us.
If that's the case, you need to listen to us. What, maybe episode 5, 6, somewhere around there. We told you what weapons to use.
And you because it's a visual stimulant, right? Like, ooh, yeah, that's a kind of cool. Like, no, listen, logistically, it's a fucking nightmare for this poor woman.
It is
swinging that.
That should have been one of those, like, it just happened to be laying their weapons, like when Travis is like in the farm somewhere. Like that's when you use the pickaxe. That cannot be like the signature weapon.
It's like Tyrion picking up ice at that point. Like, just like you get one. You might get one good swing, but that's it.
Yeah. You're not. Like I said, man, I'm not man enough to swing a pickaxe like that.
Not like it's meant for a reason. Not like killing cool zombie kills. I hope this woman dies. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because
it's
a
more
pickaxe.
It's like swinging like a long sledgehammer around. Like,
just give her another sword.
There's no
then.
control there. It's meant to be swung straight down. Period.
let's just give her some other swords. Maybe she can do not a katana, but
what is like maybe what's the one weapon that we haven't seen that the Ninja Turtles use yet?
Oh, nunchucks.
The one nunchucks would be awesome. Or what's the one?
Sai.
It's like a sai. Yeah.
Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, it looks like Wolverine's fingers. That would be awesome.
I want a 2 sets of like authentic, real fucking Freddy Krueger fingers. Like just like that'll be just walking around like a broke ass Wolverine. Like I would at least believe it because it's light.
Sorry, in my head, I'm picturing this right now. This might be the greatest idea you've ever had.
I know.
We need to start making these. We can have a whole army of like Freddy Krueger hands at the quarry.
We're gonna have the blacksmith. That's gonna be like, what do you need us to do? Fuck that fence, Tobin. Get over there and start Freddy Krueger and this shit up.
We need
man.
Freddy Krueger gloves, lefts and rights.
Immediately, we got look at these. There's ladies running around, kids. We need multiple sizes. Oh, it would suck though if you a bunch of walkers running around like with fucking.
Could be a bad idea.
Could be really bad. What happened? Did you get bit? No, I got sliced.
It's like that game you used to like. You and your friend would play in like the living room when you get mad at each other. Like, I'm just gonna swing. I'm gonna close my eyes, and if I just happen to walk into you, I'm gonna take you out. That's what it would be like. Walkers with a bunch of like cat paws.
I don't know why my mind went to, you said little kids, and I was thinking me and my brother just beating each other with like those Hot Wheel plastic tracks.
Oh, yeah.
That sucked behind the knee, boy. Woo. And I'm 8 years older than my brother, and that motherfucker still got me.
Oh,
Lord.
It gets rough.
Even a tennis racket at this point would have been better than a pickaxe.
A whip would be pretty cool. Have we seen one of those yet in the universe?
Dude, if we get a person with a whip out there...
We're getting too stereotypical.
Stereotypical, then, right? And it'll be Madison with the southern accent. Like, dude, what just fucking happened? We're in the 1800s all of a sudden. There's Abe Lincoln. What the fuck? You know? And she's cracking headshots with whips. Like,
maybe Pickaxe will make it to...
That's going to be your name, too, Pickaxe.
Well, because this show's so good at introducing characters and their names.
I was automatically thinking Baby Michonne.
There's only
Michonne.
one thing this show does worse than that, and it's kill off main characters with no emotion at all.
I don't know. I want to see someone around with a Nerf gun at this point. Like, my weapons don't work.
With, like, thumbtacks at the end. It just sticks in the walker's head.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. And just fucking... Nothing's working.
Nothing.
You need the potatoes more than me.
I want to see someone running around with, like, a tube sock full of, like, soap.
Soap and, like, get some couple tube socks put together and put, like, a padlock in the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's nunchucks, all of us.
But they have to be fresh out of jail.
I want to see some nunchucks now. Because we're
nunchucks
at that level.
and a sai. Like, we almost have the Ninja Turtles.
We're almost at that level now.
Yeah.
We already got stupid shenanigans happening. Season 4. Here comes the Turtles. Is that Splinter? No, it's just a rat.
Oh, man.
We're already building a wackier show. It's the cartoon version.
We need Shredder.
A nice fucking weird mask up top.
Oh, pizza van.
Be really stupid and put a white guy underneath there. I'm like, the dude was Asian, man. Well, you've seen the last movies, right?
Oh,
okay.
Fuck. All right, Nick finds Troy. Troy asks the waitress where to find drugs. Has a shot with Troy. Strand gets caught by some dudes, but he wants to talk to Proctor John. Maddie tells Ophelia it's time. Maddie wants Taka to stay back. He gives Ophelia a hug, and her and Maddie just leave. That easy. They just get right out the place. She looks like shit. Nobody's questioning anything.
I would be like, especially when people are hiding in the cubby hole of all cubby holes. That's Strand's hole.
Yeah.
It's really dirty in here.
It smells. Oh, what's that scent?
I mean, I guess we should think that Strand would backstab to try to like support his own gains.
I mean, that's kind of what he does, right?
Right,
but actually, I feel like we're led to believe that, but it always benefits the group every time.
And I don't know. I think who knows? Next week he's going to be the fucking saint and the savior, but
who knows? Next week he might actually be in Alexandria.
So let's talk about that. He wants Proctor John, whoever the fuck this guy.
No idea.
He gives free fucking enemas in the corner apparently, and
he gives colon exams.
Yeah, like the fucking proctoral whatever
Yeah.
The 2-3 finger up in the wazoo. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm not of age.
I'd prefer not to.
Not of age, sir.
Oh, man.
But he's obviously offering up the dam, right?
He's got to be.
But here's the thing, right? All these folks are like
Maybe
lived in
he's
this
just
area.
offering up a water truck. A truck full of water.
Then he could have just left. Well, Daniel was there, so you have 2 water trucks
Yeah.
at the end, right?
Yeah.
So it's not a water truck.
This
But
is
like,
true.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I just said the water truck, not the whole dam.
Yeah, right?
That'll be his thing. I wonder, Daniel. Here's the thing: Daniel's gonna sniff it out.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Oh, we
I
got a
don't
2-hour
know.
episode next week.
2 hours, folks.
That's a lot of bullshit notes. We're just hitting the high
doesn't make
points.
What is that?
Oh, man. Ophelia wants Maddie to... Bad handwriting here.
That's what she said. She wants you to bang.
Yeah. Oh, to take her out before her dad sees her. She doesn't want... And she wants Maddie to tell him that she was looking forward to getting to know him. That's so sweet.
This okay. If we're gonna give some credit, this was a good going out moment, but it's darkened by the fact that you're talking to Madison at the end.
Yeah. And literally, as you die...
Daddy comes up.
Like, literally, just seconds.
And then here's the thing. I said it before we started recording. Daniel's now experienced 2 women of his life he loves die without him talking to them.
Yeah.
You know, if you go back to season 1, his
Yeah.
wife got cremated.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your wife there in that dust pile.
Yeah.
I think that's how it went. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So Daniel pulls up, but he's too late. He walks past Maddie to find dead Ophelia. Daniel thinks it's a sick joke, which I thought was pretty funny. It's like, what is this, a sick joke? Like, feel her body, dude. She's still warm.
Yeah, and there could have been a whole shit ton of things Madison could have said to him to calm this little bit down.
Yeah, like, literally, she just died.
I told you to run, motherfucker. Get over here.
You were supposed to be here when it was daylight
Right.
4 minutes ago.
I wasn't late.
Yeah, right? He pulls his gun. Maddie tells him what happened. Daniel tells Maddie to go, and then he shoots Ophelia. Allegedly.
Even that scene from a distance, I mean, he didn't... I guess he did hug her. I mean, it was sad.
Yeah.
But I always liked Daniel.
Again, how hard would it have been for her just to last, like, 4 more minutes, and they could have had a good closing?
And just finish it out the proper way.
Because clearly, it didn't change any of the story. Because Maddie's still going right back to the dam, and everything's okay.
It's just off this woman to get off her. You know,
I mean,
that's
is this their way to, like, build shit suspense?
Well, they needed to get Baby Michonne in here, so they had to, like, move around some money. Oh, she's like,
Well, that's fine.
I'll go.
I mean, you still could have killed Ophelia, but they could have had, like, a heart-to-heart. He could have said goodbye.
But that would keep... What would that have done to Daniel, though, ultimately? Like, give him
clearly,
peace?
it would have just put him... Yeah, like, let the guy have some peace.
They needed to fill 10 more minutes. So they
Okay.
need a little bit of Madison pouting in the strand hole.
In the strand hole?
And then they made Daniel, in my opinion, look dumb. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
well, that's what I
everybody-
mean. Like, in 1 second, he's telling her to go fuck off, get the fuck out of here. And the next, he's like, all right, get your friends, let's go.
It's just mismanagement of characters, I
It's
feel.
bad.
And there's not a single character in this episode that I was okayed watching, besides probably Ophelia.
Troy.
But even
I liked
her,
watching Troy.
Troy was kind of in the background.
But he was the best character in this show. In this
He was
episode.
having a bad trip, man.
Oh, he was. I can't wait to get to that.
Okay.
So Nick is tripping balls. No, I missed a spot. I
You
missed
sure
a
did.
lot.
I told you, man.
Fuck.
You're all over.
Yeah, no, I missed something.
Oh, good for you.
So Nick is tripping balls. Him and Troy make their way to an underground like drug lair.
Dude.
It's like
fuck
it
you.
reminded me of some like weird like hookah bar or something you see in the movies.
Troy is the last individual on the apocalyptic universe you want to start feeding fucking drugs to, am I right? Or is this going to be
Yeah.
him calming down?
No, I don't think he's calming down. So Nick is offered a bunch of drugs, but he wants to go up.
He wants to go up. That
Yeah.
place was fucking weird, was it not?
It was strange.
I was right in the middle of a fucking reptile zoo. And somebody was giving booze to these goddamn things. It won't be long now before they tear us to shreds.
So Nick takes a shot of adrenal gland. And then Troy takes one as well.
Wait a minute. You said adrenal gland on top of before we recorded. Like,
Yeah.
So did they literally take that shit from Fear and Loathing in a way?
I
If there was-
don't
if this-
know if this is a real drug.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I would
but
not eat anything.
It was
in, the fucking
fear,
apartment.
like
Yeah.
Fear and Loathing. It was, I think that's where that part that you just played actually comes from. Like they're tripping balls.
They're
'cause
tripping balls
just
because they
took-
just arrived.
Yeah,
And he's looking at the press table and stuff like that, and everybody's like, he's tripping balls.
and that's when they get out of the car walking all fucking funny.
Yeah.
But I believe they had just taken adrenaline, basically.
Well, not adrenaline because they'd be really hyper, right? It's just some sort of drug.
Yeah, but I mean, it's referred to as the same thing.
That's what I mean. If Troy and Nick were in a casino, then I would have called bullshit, right?
Oh God,
That's what I was initially asking. Did they just
how
rip
bad
off
would that
Fear
be
and
if they
Loathing?
walked into like an Indian casino?
Dude. This is the part. It's funny, but the rest of this episode's asinine to me. I didn't need any of this drug bullshit.
None of it.
It felt like just filler. Like this was just like a cutting room floor bullshit to me.
Yeah, just to kill Ophelia.
We know that Nick is a drug addict at heart,
Yeah.
and I would have rather not have seen it. But now that we have to experience it with them and shit, why?
No
For
idea.
fear that he might get chomped on or murdered.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, I think Nick has a bubble on him. I mean, he's just plot armor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just not happy. Just not happy.
Stop pooping.
Ophelia. No, she can't ask her new friend.
No.
Alicia. Yeah, Alicia asks her new friend why she takes the teeth and fingers. I guess they get a good price at the bazaar. The two go back and forth a bit. Al's new friend tells her this is her new way of life and that Al will have to get used to it.
Well, this new character, Pickaxe, we're calling her
Pickaxe.
Pickaxe,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because I want to call her something Michonne, but I can't get anything to work. Pickaxe is like telling what she's telling her is probably not false. You
No.
have to learn to fucking live this way, you woman.
That's it, yeah.
And have beautiful hair because that's what she has, and that's what Alicia has.
Everyone has beautiful hair in the apocalypse.
No one's
except
ever-
for Daryl.
No. Well, he's been more seasoned.
Yeah, but
I know.
between the two shows, I mean, look at Carl's hair.
Yeah, I don't want to.
No. I wonder if they got it cut yet.
It's okay, folks. Cut his hair. It's all right.
What, we get 2 weeks, right? We get to
2
see
fucking weeks.
Carl's lovely locks.
I don't want to.
I don't either. I don't either.
But no, what Pickaxe is telling her is all true to me. I'm like, yeah, these clerks are dumb. They're just dumb. Oh, my Lord.
Sorry, that was a big yawn.
I'm going to earmark that one. So
Yes,
I can...
you should. We'll cut that right out of there. Nick and Troy go for a walk. Troy is freaking out, man.
I would too.
Yeah, Nick kills a walker and covers him in blood.
Ooh, blood makeup.
Oh, the blood makeup. And they walk, and a mini group of walkers walk right around him.
Jesus God almighty, look at that bunch over there, man. They've spotted us.
I swear to God, if we're going to keep having fucking stupid, trippy, drug adolescent...
The best part about Nick being on drugs is we get to use Fear and Loathing clips.
That's the only fucking beauty about it.
Best part.
There-
Other than that, it is complete and utter shit.
Yep.
Oh, man. So, yeah, they're back with blood makeup.
Did you see, like, when Nick is walking into the crowd and, like, Troy's, like, 30 feet behind him and all you see is big eyes and teeth in the dark. Like,
Yeah.
Nick! Like, this poor fucking
Like,
guy.
he's talking and a walker, like, looks at him like,
Oh,
are you
dude.
talking? I wish that thing would have just, like, eaten the shit out of his
you're
face.
talking about when they get together finally and
Yeah.
Nick is like, I can't go back. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck this shit, dude.
Right?
Fuck it in its face. Dude, I hate this episode.
So am I supposed to get out of that like Nick feels alive when he's walking with the dead?
Dude, I don't want to hear that shit. Because it's like mimicking Troy in a way.
Yeah.
Because Troy likes to kill. I still can't solve the Troy problem. No matter how I try.
Just pump him full of adrenal gland and call it a day.
I'd much rather have Nick as a brooding ex-teenager.
Yeah. Well, this is the part where they were doing like parkour too, right?
Oh, they jumped over the fence.
They jumped over
before that.
But it was like, I don't know. It just seemed like drug parkour or something. It was crazy.
Nick knows better, right? He's lived in this atmosphere for a while now.
Yeah.
But maybe, how does he get out of this again? At some point in season 4 or 5 or 6, and he's still alive? Is he going to keep fucking falling back and we got to go through another trip over and over again?
Most likely.
We don't ever see Daryl bring up fucking Merle and start crying over and over again, right?
Yeah. I mean, Daryl still has a big bag of pills somewhere.
Oh, see, and then we'll see Nick next season on season 8, and they'll be like, "Where's my drugs?"
He's gonna be all strung out, like scratching his neck and looking homeless,
looking
with
like
fingerless gloves.
Dave
and...
Chappelle, like, forgot the guy's name he plays.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
So Maddie finds her drug bag. I think she thinks it's a little light. She cleans up a bit. Daniel walks in, tells her he buried Ophelia. They talk about Alicia. He asks if Ophelia said anything before she died. Maddie tells her... Oh, man. Maddie tells Daniel she said she loved him and whatever. Daniel tells her to pack up. Maddie and the group are going back to the dam.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Right?
Dude, this is just dumbing down Daniel, right?
Like, way dumbing down.
I don't like it. And we're back to the phase of we don't have anybody that we can follow.
Nothing.
Like, listen, AMC, we don't give a shit about the Clarks.
At this point, would you rather just follow Pickaxe wherever she's going?
Yes. Or I want to see Proctor Joe or whatever, Proctor Bob, whatever his name is.
I don't know.
And I don't even know him, and I want to follow
next
him.
week's episode, I don't know.
He looked like the dude, in all honesty, I don't know the actor's name, but he looked like the guy from Deadwood, and he's been sprinkled throughout Hollywood for years, but I think that's that dude. Can't remember his name in Deadwood. Awesome show, by the way. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to him. Is he going to be the big bad for season 4, or is he going to be simply solved at the end of 3? I don't know.
Who knows?
But yeah, I'd rather watch Pickaxe at this point, just cutting fingers and pulling
Taking
teeth.
toes.
Maybe she was a dentist before this all happened. She's fucking Alicia's getting a dentistry degree.
I think she's going to get into making dentures. Because eventually people's teeth will start falling out.
And
they're going to need dentures.
She goes into battle and she puts in gold teeth. All of them. In order to beat them, you got to become them.
Her new name will be Chompers.
Chompers. Ooh. I like Pickaxe, but that might happen.
Yeah.
But again, like, is Pickaxe, you think Pickaxe is here for a little while?
Of course.
I wonder, again, if we're literally watching them wash out the first season, folks.
I would be okay with that.
I would be okay with it, too. And I used to be on Alicia's side, but after this episode, it was just fucking annoying.
I mean, with how they're killing off their main characters, their first season characters, it's laughable.
I wonder if, like, Madison is going to be talking to, I don't know, Walker and be like, it was sad when Nick died. Just top of the show. We don't even see it.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to him? We don't know.
And then, like, 3 weeks later, we'll get a flashback, like Chris.
Yeah. Just like, he died from that ugly sweater he was wearing at the end.
Yeah. He deserved to die for that shit.
Yeah, don't wear that shit.
Guys, you're in the desert. No sweaters.
No, and that one, too. It looked like Bill Cosby's starter's kit.
Yeah. All he needed was a pocket full of roofies. Alicia wakes up and finds Pickaxe working on her car. She offers to help. And then they just kind of go off and do their thing. I don't know.
This is a road show I don't care to watch. I'm
Nope.
sorry.
I thought Alicia needed to be by herself.
And they're going back to the fucking... Are we assuming that they're going off the opposite direction, or is this the other lot next to the bazaar?
I have no clue.
They got to clean walkers out over there.
Yeah. At this point, man, I'm so confused. I don't even know.
So at this point, Madison's leaving on the truck
Yeah.
to the dam. So
She's going to the dam.
And then next week we'll see Alicia take a dip in the water, so she's on the other side of the dam.
Yeah, she's just on the other side.
Okay. I'm just trying to get my bearings.
Yeah.
I'd much rather be at the ranch, by the way.
Yeah, even though it's infested.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing, too. You have the means, and I thought about this last episode. Like, no, this episode. And literally watching it, for some reason, my mind started to wonder. I'm like, you can get those walkers out of there. All your supplies, because Walker was talking about having to give up his land, and
Yeah, he gave up everything.
here's the other thing, folks. He was sitting there fighting for weeks and weeks in the episodes, and all of a sudden it's just washed.
Oh, yeah.
Blip.
Everyone he knew is gone, except for Crazy Dog.
Crazy Dog. Well, at Feely at the time, but like that was over in a heartbeat.
That was it.
I don't know what the fuck
And that
they're
actually
doing.
made for some pretty good moments.
Yeah, and it was like good tension, and like the groups come together. Are they going to survive?
Yeah.
And
I feel like they could have just slow played that maybe.
But even the walkers now that you train Troy with blood magic, you can go in there and clean that shit out and get your fucking supplies back. And your
at this
guns.
point, you go away for a couple days and come back, they're going to be gone.
Right. Or just do what fucking Troy did and shoot guns in the air and just drive them away.
It's just that easy.
I don't know, folks. It's just aggravating when they don't think of these smaller details.
Yeah. Maddie tells Nick they're heading to the dam. He tells her he's staying behind, and I'm pretty sure he knows, or she knows he's fucked up.
Dude, well, she already had the drugs in her hand.
Well, yeah.
It was light.
Uh-huh.
And he's coming back, and all of a sudden he wants to... Because here's the thing. You know when someone's lying when they're embellishing? Like, well, I need to, take stock here for a couple days, gather more supplies.
Yeah. With what credits, Nick?
Yeah, what credits? That's the other thing. How did he get into this fucking place during the episode? How did he enter?
No idea.
Maybe you can enter. You got to buy credits if you want to buy shit.
Maybe.
How does this currency work is my question.
No idea.
Is Proctor Joe Bob
So now you know he's going to be back in Strand's cubbyhole.
That's the only
turning
rule.
tricks on dudes for adrenal glands.
Or he might become a bartender there. This is...
He might.
They're watching The Deuce right now, so that's just what it is. Let's talk. I'm never eating anything out of a fucking jar like that, right?
Fuck no.
Especially in the apocalypse. That's
No.
not a pickled egg by any means.
I wouldn't even... Maybe in the apocalypse, I would think about eating a pickled egg.
Right, but like this shit, no thank you. I don't need to be up that bad.
Yeah. What exactly is it in the human body that glows green?
Everybody's sad and depressed in the apocalypse, asshole. Why do you have to fucking start drinking and eating shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just dumb.
Oh, man. So Strand tells Maddie he's always ready. He's alluding to causing more
He
problems.
tells himself that, right?
Yeah.
Or did he tell her that? I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
I looked away from the screen, so he might have been talking to himself. I thought he talking to Maddie.
And if he did say it and she heard it, honestly, I don't remember. It should be like a red flag to this woman. Like,
fuck. Here we go again.
Here we go. Fucking stranding it again. I don't know.
Strand's fucking everyone up.
Strand is blowing shit up. I'm still at a D- with this episode.
I'm going to stay to D.
Because you like the drug stuff.
I kind of did.
Yeah, I'm not there with you.
I mean, not that it
unfortunately.
actually made sense in there, but yeah.
Oh, what do you think, folks? If you want to write into us, it's criticallydeadcast@gmail.com. Before we get into listener feedback, I just want to tell you, folks, loosewirenetwork.com is where you can find the brand new studio link over there to get to their website.
Yes.
You can find the Amazon link where you can go and buy your stuff at Amazon and give us a little penny off that. You heard me talk about it before. You find all of our social links over there, Android, all that. What else we're forgetting? Phone number that no one uses.
708-584-0552.
That'd be awesome if we get like an actor or actresses from the show one time. Like, listen, you dickheads.
That would be great. I would love that.
Or they'd be like modulated voice. Like, listen,
Yeah.
I won out. How can I help or
Save me.
save me? Yeah, that'd be fucking funny. God damn, that'd be funny. I feel like we're TVTime.com, folks.
Yeah.
I don't want to overburden you guys with ads, but TVTime.com has obviously been our friend for a while. You heard me talk about it before. Get it on your smartphones, Android or iOS available. iOS. Don't go to the IRS.
Yeah.
iOS
iOS.
and Android availability for either phone setup. You watch a lot of television like we do. You need an app that'll help you along. Talk with fellow fanatics like yourselves, like ourselves. It's just a fun app. They got trivia on there. They got all sorts of goofy shit. So tvtime.com, you can even find a link to our podcast via that route over there in their podcast page. So give them a visit. And if you stay a while, tell them we sent them. We sent you guys that way. tvtime.com. What's so fucking funny?
It's not as easy as it sounds.
No, isn't it? I remember literally 50-something minutes ago, and I remember someone struggling. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man. It happens.
Oh, yeah. Let's get into feedback as soon as I find it.
Here, I'll help you.
I got mail! Yay! I got mail!
criticallydeadcast@gmail.com is where you can find us or email us. Email us anything. We got The Walking Dead coming up. Share spoilers, share thoughts, theories, all sorts of goofy shit. We got one more week of Fear, and then we can rest our fucking heads for a while.
We're still undecided about next year for Fear.
Yeah, this shit's as a fucking... I'm back on that train again. We might need to take another poll and watch them all make us suffer all together again. Hockey Cat's up first. Hey. You were like
Hey.
you felt out. You fell away. I was like, what? Hockey Cat. I felt compelled to write in again since I totally trashed poor Ophelia in my letter, and now she's dead.
Now he regrets it.
Poor girl never had a chance when the writing staff used her for filler and, in my opinion, an unemotional death for viewers. I mean, I felt a twinge of sadness when Travis died, and I was hoping he'd exit in season 1. As for the last 2 episodes, number 1, I call shenanigans on Leisha being the only survivor of the bomb shelter / supply room. I tweeted about little kids using less breath that night and smiled when I heard you both discuss the same thing. That whole concept was just insulting to viewers. Welcome to Fear of the Walking Dead, where we insult you right at the door. Number 2, as you know, I'm a fan of Troy because of his character's ability to make something actually happen on the show. I enjoyed his psychotic laugh / smile at being trapped in the helicopter and Nick's annoyed glare over it all. I sensed a bromance forming over this stupidity. At the beginning of this week's episode, I dubbed them Dumb and Dumber. Jury's still out of which was which. And I find they're on some path of Dumb and Dumber. I think they're on some path of Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, I read it. Meets 2 wild and crazy guys for some post-apocalyptic hijinks. What the hell was Madison thinking leaving them behind in that bazaar? I almost said baboon. Words are hard. Behind that bazaar. Does she want Nick to die now? It was interesting to see Troy off balance, though I don't think he ever really is. So you're thinking it's all a game with Troy. She's a Troy proponent. Troy proponent.
It's okay.
So I'm not sure how authentic that was to the character. Maybe leaving the farm put him out of his element and he's more wary. But what the hell? Has the show ever been consistently authentic with any of its characters? Nope. Nice to see Nick using his brain. Apparently it works better on drugs. And Walking with the Dead showing Troy the way. Disturbing that Madison is the reason Nick does drugs. But I can buy that. Everybody has problems with their parent, I think.
Everyone.
I can do a whole podcast on my fucking upbringing, let me tell you.
Is that what we're doing on hiatus?
Yeah. Oh, we're going to delve deep in fucking RJ's history. Number 3, watching Alicia team up with her new killing companion got a typo there. Hockey Cat felt very when Andrea met Michonne. And not because of race or gender, but because somewhat badass character meets up with a super badass character with a signature weapon, and now they form an alliance / friendship of some sort. I can roll with this. At least they're interesting.
They're more interesting than anything else that's going on.
Victor Strand and Walker. Victor Strand. Oh, I thought she meant like those are 2 people, but she actually wrote out Victor Strand and Walker seemed back to the normal character, which I missed. Who knows how long it will last? I don't know if I agree with you on that one. Walker was more... He was sad in this episode.
Yeah.
He was sad.
Yeah.
He's always been like commanding authority, maybe, in a way. So I'm not there with you on that one, Hockey. I promise I won't write in like a nutcase every week, but thanks for listening. Your podcast is great, and I tried on a lot of Fear of the Walking Dead podcasts to find a good one. To answer your question, I am a woman.
Oh, perfect.
You call her a dude earlier.
I was unaware. It will never happen again.
I remember when you said it, I was like, I can't wait to get to the end of this. As a side note, I do love hockey. Here's to hoping we all survive the season finale. 2 hours. Good Lord. Hockey Cat. Fuck. I wonder if she's a Blackhawks fan. I guess everybody can't be perfect, though.
We'll see.
If
she writes back, maybe she can let us know.
Thank you, Hockey Cat. Sean N. from Richmond, Virginia. Sean says, hey, guys. Yes, I did only discover you a few weeks ago through the TV Time app.
Nice.
And I must say, I love the show. Easily one of the top shows on The Walking Dead out there for honest criticism.
Perfect.
I can go anywhere for the fan service podcast. And thank you, Sean.
Yes,
that's what we've been saying.
That's it. That's what we're here for.
We like to call it non-ball washers, but hey, we'll take it. We're having dinner at the Quarry with Sean one night.
Absolutely.
Dilly.
Candlelit. VIP Twister, too.
Yep. It's going to be a 3-way. You never know what's going to happen. No juice this time.
Oh.
Is this the only podcast you have? I would definitely listen to others. Fuck. fuck, here we go. Everybody's always wanting.
If you can find us more time, we would be happy to cover a lot of other things.
It seems like you're new to us, and that's fine. We love you. You can stay as long as you want, hopefully forever. But we've always been asked to do more. We're both full-time blue-collar idiots.
Yeah.
We've talked ad nauseum with listeners, with ourselves, with family, trying to figure out something.
Well, we were close once.
We were real close. Oh, yeah, yeah.
And the show was just like, nah, we're just going to end this season.
We were going to dive into Penny Dreadful, and they just fucking axed that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Which I loved that show, actually. It was fun. But you never know. I always talk about my job disappearing, and I'm back on that train again where they might just take it away. So if that ever came about, maybe. We looked at the new trailer for The Punisher.
Yeah.
And that looked badass.
Yeah, I mean, for us, that would probably be easier to do more stuff like that.
Netflix all drop at once.
And
that's
the
the other
Hulu,
thing,
Amazon,
too. Netflix, they drop everything at once, and you kind of got to, do we do it once a week? Do we do chunks? What do we do?
Yeah, we're still in talks with that one.
We're still in talks. The trailer looked badass, but hopefully the trailer is not the only best of it. You know what I mean?
I don't, because I've seen, there was, a leaked something
it?
out there, way before, when there were just whispers about it.
Sure.
And it looked pretty impressive. So,
but oh man, Sean, we want to do this so bad. If someone wants to give us $1 billion, we would fucking podcast on everything. Not even that much.
For $1 billion, I will literally podcast on everything.
I would talk about whatever. I mean, we would podcast whatever you want.
I would podcast The View.
Oh God, dude,
it would be excruciating. But for $1 billion,
I might need $1 billion for that one.
Yeah.
I would do Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, fucking Maury Povich. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But you never know. Trust us, folks. We want to do more. We just haven't figured out how. We thought about Patreon at one point, but we don't know the type of things we can offer.
Yeah.
We've come up with some weird shit where, what if people want our show notes?
Yeah, show notes, underpants. You let us know what you want. Maybe you guys can help us.
Maybe if listeners write in and tell us the type of things you would like to see us do, pay for. I thought about, we were both Xbox guys, so maybe playing Xbox Live with us once a week for 2 hours, or a meetup on some sort of game.
Yeah.
All sorts of weird shit. Everybody knows Patreon, so we thought about literal T-shirts to little doodads, but we don't know what's right. And
yeah, it's tough.
We barely got this shit.
It's kind of hard
now.
putting a value on yourself.
Yeah, it is fucking weird. And so if anybody has ideas out there and wants to help us out with that, we're more than willing to listen.
Yeah.
So thanks, Sean, for the encouragement and inquiry. He goes on. Anyway, moving on. I swear, guys, the closer we get to the finale, the worse the episodes are getting. It's a good hate watch, though. Well,
my favorite hate watch.
I hate to hate watch it at this point.
Yeah.
I found several things wrong this week as well. Where was Crazy Dog? He just disappeared completely into thin air after arriving at the bazaar. It's true, and I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't want to eat into
I thought
this.
maybe he was hanging out with Walker or something, but no.
I saw this email before the second watch.
Yeah.
And so I was looking for it, and I was really studying. At one point, you see him in Strand's cubbyhole, getting if you imagine where Ophelia's laying down.
Yeah.
That wall.
Okay.
When they first arrived, it looks like he's setting up to lay there or put his shit down there, and that was it. That was the last frame you saw him in.
Yeah.
And so they just decided he was not important. Oddly enough, I'd rather watch Crazy Dog out in this world.
I'm ready to follow Crazy Dog and Walker at this point. Real Walker, not this shell of a man Walker.
Yeah, I mean, I bet Walker and Crazy Dog can go and clean that fucking broke jaw out.
It's going to come up at some point.
Rick's crew would have had that shit cleaned out.
Oh, fuck yeah. They would have gone in there in a Spartan movement and stuff.
But yeah, that was some Bush League shit, Sean, when we agree with you about Crazy Dog. They just threw that dude out. Ophelia got bit? When the hell did this happen? Another good reason not to sit your dumb ass on the tailgate. Oh, and let's not forget how she made right up until the minute Daniel arrived. Blatant as hell, he says.
Yeah.
No, Rooster was talking about it earlier. It really stuck into him.
It really bugged me.
He goes on, so Alicia made enough noise to alert the dead on the street through what was probably double-pane plexiglass, but not enough noise to alert the little girl in the ball pit in the same room until she is conveniently in there with her. Dude. It's
At this point, he's doing a job for us.
it's plot. That's all it is. It sucks, man.
It was that week's showpiece.
So now, yeah, that's all it was. So now Nick is the bad guy and Troy is the good guy? What the fuck is going on here? This is just ridiculous. Oh, and apparently just a quick splash of Walker's blood on the face and you're good to go. If that's all it takes, why aren't people carrying it around and wearing it like makeup? I sure as hell would be. Dude, we've been saying blood makeup. They abused the living shit out of it last season.
Yeah. Like, why is it in the Mother show or the big Brother show? Like, you had to literally be head to toe covered. Like, you had, like, gut scarves, like intestine scarves.
And then
it started raining, and, like, some of it started washing off, and it wasn't working anymore.
I think they realized over there that it was too easy. And I'm pretty sure I read about it. I heard someone talking about it. They realized it's too easy.
Oh, it's way too easy.
So when Fear the Walking Dead came around, they proved that it's too fucking easy. Then they ignored it during the most crucial times, like the Broke Jaw incident. And then they got these assholes running around the alley. See, this is what I mean. It's very disconnected on this show. Let's say it's a proper show. It seems like they got multiple writers' rooms. They got people checked out on staff or something. It got a lot of inconsistencies, and that we're just seeing the product of it.
It almost seems like 12 different writers are given bullet points.
Yeah.
In 12 different countries, in 12 different languages, and they're all writing like an episode and a quarter.
I don't know. I just don't know what to say anymore, Sean. Or you're with us, dude. You're on the same page, and
it's tough.
I always say we were promised something else.
We were.
He goes on. Madison continues to get more ridiculous and annoying every episode. She might be the one character that would make me stop watching this poorly written show, dude. We say it every week. Madison needs to die. Then we'll stick around. If Madison dies in the finale, I'll guarantee you we're back for 4.
Oh, okay. You're back for 4.
Oh, you're ditching me. I see.
Maybe. We got one more long episode left before I make a.
He finishes out. Strand and Madison were BFFs a couple episodes ago. Now he's selling her out. I swear the writers go into each season just wing it. They are terrible character builders and don't really seem to have a clear plan for anyone's arc.
Nope.
Keep it up, guys. You are great. Looking forward to the next podcast. Well, thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
You're one of us. You're one of the brethren.
Yeah.
You're true. I'm thinking that Bud Light commercial when they're sitting around. Like, you're true alliance to the crown. Dilly dilly. Our last writer inner.
Our
old friend Shaquille's back.
Oh, man, where's he been?
I don't know. He's been doing his thing out in his area, his neck of the woods.
Doing his thing wherever he's at?
Yeah.
Oh,
you do
man.
you, Shaq. Shaq's the one that sent us a picture in of himself
Nice.
and standing next to a fake Danny.
I didn't get that email today
You-
yet.
you
I did.
did.
I must have been busy. I didn't
Oh.
open that one.
So you're saying I wasn't busy at work is what you're saying?
Yes.
No, it actually came in this morning when I saw it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't.
But you were probably already out and about.
Yeah.
Shaq goes on, hey guys, how's it been? I want you to know that I've been keeping up with every episode of you guys' Fear What podcast. Oh, what? What's this Fear What shit?
Did he even send this to the old email too?
Oh, no, he didn't. We would have got told. I just haven't been writing in because, frankly, this show does not deserve it anymore.
No.
I gave up on the episode where Madison Walker went on a water trip. It just wasn't worth it. There was 2 times when I was going to go back to watching it. Then I found out the episode was epic. Oh, yeah, but they killed Jake. Next episode, I hear this was the best episode ever. Oh, yeah, but Alicia left the group and now they're split up again. Fucking nonsense. You're being abused, Shaq.
You are.
Yeah, this is what happens. You either got to stay with us and watch it or just check out entirely.
Yeah,
I mean, you
come
can't-
back in 2 weeks.
You can't be in the gray area. You can't be in the gray matter because you're going to get abused along the way.
Oh, yeah.
At least you know you're getting beat up here when you're here.
Yeah.
The ratings are so bad that The Walking Dead is going to have to do a crossover. Unbelievable.
Oh, God.
I do have good news for you guys. The Game of Thrones musical concert is coming next year.
Yes.
Look out for tickets. I also went to New York Comic Con and got a picture of a woman who went as the Mother of Dragons. Anyway, that's about it. If The Walking Dead could pick any fear character, I would want Troy so that Rick can kill him. Peace, guys. I just like it.
Perfect.
Troy's going to buy it at some point. Unless we're in season 8 or 7 of Fear and Troy's still bouncing around out there.
Yeah.
Doing experiments and shit.
I would much rather just follow Tobin from The Walking Dead on his day-to-day chores.
You are
than
always
watch
on
Fear right
Tobin's jock at all times.
now. I like Tobin's awesome, man.
Tobin is cool.
Solid.
He's the guy that was beating a nail into a metal fucking thing. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man.
He was beating a nail with the hammer into the fucking metal plate.
That was his one fuck up, okay?
What? Okay, we got a brand new 5-star this week.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastical. Actually came in last Tuesday after we recorded. So
Of course it did.
it's a bomb from Jana Banana 4271 over at iTunes. She wrote, or he wrote.
They wrote.
They wrote. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Best was the title. It took me like 20 years to post this review. I had lost my Apple ID and then everything else decided to go wrong. Anyway, these guys are my favorite, and I can't imagine listening to another, The Walking Dead podcast. I'm still waiting for AMC to hire them. TikTok, stay beautiful. Jana, is this Jana?
It could be.
This might be the Jana from back in the day.
Oh, boy. Jana.
Yeah. Last time she didn't like it or he didn't like it, it was bad.
Oh,
but thank
boy.
you for giving your
Hey.
time and effort for our 5-star write-up.
Appreciate it.
That we always say, if you want to go over to iTunes or your other however you listen to your podcast form, subscribe and give
Yeah.
us a 5-star review. We had a couple more 5 stars come in, but they didn't write anything, which is fine. It's your choice,
It's all good.
and we appreciate it. Thank you for that very much. And I think that's going to be an episode. Next week's episode is it's a doubleheader. Let's not pretend it was one episode. It's 2 episodes put together.
It was.
The first hour will be titled "Things Bad Begun." Yep, those are these assholes with this title.
That's the fucking title?
Things Bad Begun.
Things Bad Begun.
In the last episode, you wouldn't even guess this shit. Sleigh Ride.
I can't.
Yeah, I know.
I can't. Can we just end it now?
It's going to be both directed by Andrew Bernstein, and there's no writer posted just yet. So
They didn't want credit.
buckle in, folks. We got
There
another
was
week.
some third grader from like Tallahassee that wrote it.
I was going to say, I caught that there's already reviews floating around for the season premiere of The Walking Dead.
Yeah?
I don't know what the good or bad of it is, but I do sense that there might be some bad floating around out there because
Oh.
I follow someone I follow. I follow someone I follow on Twitter.
Stalker.
Yeah, I like how he smells. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they said they didn't release their review yet.
Okay.
They write for a paper, obviously, but it's not going to be pretty. And I'm like, ooh yeah,
Perfect.
right away. 2 weeks out, we already got shit stirring. So yeah, look forward to that.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Head over to Studio Sweden, studiosweden.com.
Studio Sweden.
I know it's a tongue twister.
Yes.
Those are our new sponsors. Show them some love. You might like it.
Yeah.
You might like their stuff. Remember to use Critically Dead, all caps, one word, Critically Dead at checkout to get that 15% taken off of your order.
Yeah.
Christmas time, baby.
Or to make it easier, that you just go to our page. Find the link right there.
Find the link and be crazy. If you do buy something over there, let us know. Just leave us a voicemail or write in and say, hey, you guys were right. Helping you guys out.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
So we put on our big boy pants this week and got an actual, a real, money generating sponsor.
Legitimate sponsor, yeah.
TV time is legitimate.
Yeah, I mean.
But there's no money. And
man.
You know how it is, folks.
Of course.
So, yeah, we appreciate you. We're glad you chose us, and I think that's going to be a cast.
I think that's it.
Anything else?
No. One more episode.
One more, folks, and we're done. We're done for a year.
Are we gonna do a postseason cap?
Well, we wouldn't have time because they're going right into The Walking
No,
Dead.
we won't.
Unless it'd be a weekend drop, and I don't think anybody wants that. I think
No, I
at
don't.
some point, we're going to have to transition straight into The Walking Dead. We're going to have to wash
Yeah.
out fear
Oh,
of our brains,
I can't wait.
put on the blood
It's
makeup.
gonna be like trying to wash the flavor of like black licorice out of your mouth, though.
Just,
It's not good.
it's never good. Yeah, that's going to be an episode, folks. I'm
All right.
RJ.
I'm the rooster.
See you later.
I was right in the middle of a fucking reptile zoo. And somebody was giving booze to these goddamn things. It won't be long now before they tear us to shreds.
Stop pooping.
Jesus, God almighty, look at that bunch over there, man. They've spotted us.
Bye, have a great time.